Good morning and welcome to UroNurse News, bringing you today's important health headlines. On today's episode, Americans borrowed $74 billion in 2024 to cover medical costs. A sobering new report from West Health and Gallup reveals that last year, 31 million Americans, about 12% of all U.S. adults, borrowed a staggering $74 billion to pay for their medical care for themselves or a family member. Now, these findings come from the West Health Gallup Healthcare Survey of over 3,500 U.S. adults conducted online November of 2024. The burden fell most heavily on younger Americans. About 18% of adults aged 18 to 29 said that they had to borrow money to pay their medical bills. Adults aged 30 to 49 face similar rates. In contrast, just 9% of adults aged 50 to 64 and only 2% of those 65 and older reported borrowing to cover healthcare costs. Gender also played a role. Among adults younger than 50, 20% of women reported borrowing money compared to only 14% of men. Even among those aged 50 to 64, women were still twice as likely as men to borrow. Interestingly, while men were less likely to borrow, when they had to borrow, they borrowed larger amounts, with 51% of men compared to 36% of women borrowing $1,000 or more. The survey also revealed significant racial and ethnic disparities. Black and Hispanic adults were far more likely to borrow for medical care, 23% of black adults, 16% of Hispanic adults, compared to just 9% of white adults. For those under 50, the gap widened even further, with nearly 29% of black adults borrowing compared to 19% of Hispanic and 14% of white adults. Beyond borrowing, the fear of medical debt looms large. 58% of Americans said they're concerned that a major health event could leave them in debt, including 28% who said they're very concerned. According to Gallup, these findings highlight the urgent need for stronger public policies to address the high cost of health care, warning that without action, millions could fall into debt or avoid seeking care altogether. In total, $74 billion was borrowed last year to pay medical bills, a clear sign that many Americans' health care remains unaffordable and financially risky. For UroNurse News, I'm Vic Senese. Stay with us for more updates and on the health issues and matters that matter to you most, right here every day, weekdays, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time.